they accepted their fate, and we are already in the game.
We make a little switch over here, watching the current game of Amarin versus Zigzag.
And we have a 5k by Zigzag on Cocos Island, and Amarin going the other island that is possible with the car that was visible probably to them.
Yeah, they are in the moving game of round 3 now.
And Zigzag not moving. Is that the Tuba Mosque? No, not. Tuba Mosque is a bit bigger.
A little bit, yes. Very interesting guess there. Okay, switching up. It was more north.
Okay. Amarin getting back. Zigzag going the incessant angle. He didn't move a single click. I didn't see him move at all.
Yeah, I feel like he did trust the Google car too much there, because that white car is not only very common, it's the only car you see south of the Gambia.
Yeah, this is how moving games can be as well. I mean, Zigzag is showing, okay, I'm not gonna spend any time, not giving you any time. I don't care about this, just let me go to the next round.
Yeah, I mean, I can't even finish my sentence and they are on the next round, so...
Yeah, it's hard to explain how their thought process is if they just insta-guess every single time.
Oh, we have an area code here. Does Zigzag still know them? I know that he learned them for the World Cup.
We have no fronts.
World Cup.
No front plates. And we have a town name, Bowen.
Yeah.
If that's how you pronounce that. I'm not really sure.
I mean... I would believe it is like that.
It's not a town name, apparently.
Could be a little suburb.
Insta-guessing and getting closer again. Kind of the theme of this game so far.
Moving on, I would say it looks like Portugal.
I agree. I was thinking about Italy for a second, but then I saw the pole.
Yeah, especially
holes in
this
it.
walk path with those cobblestones is a very common thing you see in Portugal, and of course in Brazil. Just right outside Lisbon here.
And Zigzag, he's about to take the moving game from Amarin. Not what I would have predicted beforehand. But maybe the insta-guessing is just too OP. And we are in France, it seems. Very useful to get a phone code here, because they are very regional.
Yeah, also a country Zigzag has put in a lot of time in. I remember practicing France with Zigzag for a couple days. For me it was a couple days, but he stuck to it, he continued
was it fun,
learning it. It's okay, it's okay. I think you have to just commit too much in learning France, because there's a lot to learn.
We are seeing the game here for Zigzag taking the moving game. Not a particularly very good guess, but the pressure was enough to make Amarin not find any information. And yeah, it seems like maybe that's the play style against moving players, when you know, okay, I'm at a disadvantage generally in moving, so maybe I can win by insta-sending.
Yeah,
it can work. Ooh, and we get another moving game. And this time it's Feneb. And he has a Kabupaten name, I think. So...
It's saying... Is it saying...
It says
Bodo?
Bima. No, it says
Oh,
Bima.
it's saying Bima there, yeah.
Kota Bima. Yeah, it's on the screen right now. He's not on it, but he's very close.
I don't know how big the Kabupaten of Bima is, because, yeah, that's still Bima, probably.
No, it also says when it says KEC, that's abbreviation for Kecamatan, and that means the city. That's kind of how Indonesia organizes their regencies and cities. I think they call it regencies. Yeah, instead of regions.
And we move on.
Yeah. All I'm gonna say is the moving looks a bit slower on Feneb's screen.
Yeah.
But
it's hard to judge whether he is just moving slowly.
Yep. Clement is zoomed into Mexico, but this is Argentina, because we just saw the black car, which is common in Argentina and Peru. So, and Clement is not switching his guess. He's still zoomed.
Ooh,
I hope he realizes, but
one.
he's scanning something.
He's also not really moving that much.
But he has a pole right next to him. I hope he realizes, because he definitely knows. Maybe it's just the nerves, but we could see a win right here if Feneb gets close enough.
Yeah, he takes a good look. I mean, not an
It's too late.
octagonal pole.
It's too late for Clement.
He stays in Mexico.
That will be enough to make a one-round knockout by Feneb. I mean, not the way I would have expected Feneb to win a moving game just by, clicking the country.
Not at all.
To be fair, Feneb was the only one who had maybe like a frame where you could see the black car, so he was not even considering Mexico at all. But all things considered, Clement, he sent a cry emoji because he knows he missed something there. And yeah, maybe the nerves definitely getting to Clement, but I think now we're going to a game mode which suits him, and he will show us why he placed first in the qualifier seed. Has to be mentioned, Clement finished first by far in front of a lot of good players. So yeah, I was definitely excited to see him play.
Yeah, and as I've mentioned earlier, now it's definitely also a question of your mental after losing this way. You really have to stay locked in, not making the mistake again.
Yeah, he even tried to move because he was reading in the first round. He was not giving up anything, so...
I mean, after we spawned in, I wasn't sure at all what country we are in. But yeah, Mexico can look like that, but yeah, we had a lot of info. But he also didn't really make good usage of the moving function there, I would say.
Yeah, it was difficult to decide which direction you want to go, and that's kind of also like a bit of a skill you can learn. There's only so much you can learn intuitive. There's a cap, but yeah, here we have a French pole.
Yep, some call it waffle pole, some call it ladder pole. What do you call it, Ziggy?
I mean, I call it ladder pole, even though it doesn't make sense, because how are you supposed to climb this? Because there's no holes in it, really.
I could see you climbing up there, Ziggy. I could see that. I could imagine that.
I mean, I could. It's not like it's going to be easy. A ladder is supposed to be, functional.
I mean, yeah. Based on the architecture we see,
some houses look so south, but
it looks more southern with the orange tint in the tiles, because like northwest you get more like black roofs. So I would go. It was northwest though.
It is coastal architecture.
Yeah, true. It was closer to the coast. It's also not the region where it starts getting black roofs, so it was just at the border of it.
Wow, and let's talk about this.
I didn't get to see anything on Clements. He's already in the map. Yeah, new Turkey coverage with this pickup car.
We have a bollard, maybe with a... I don't see the symbol.
Interesting round. It looks like... Yeah, I mean... It looks like where Clement guessed, based on the looks.
Yeah.
However... A lot of the stuff in the south can also look like that, I've realized. I didn't really do my proper research on the new coverage.
Damn.
Yet.
I thought you could
or at least
tell me the road here.
Not in a way where I looked at everything. I mostly go province by province. And I didn't look at this region yet too much. But we have very similar guesses.
Yeah.
I like both guesses though. It should be... somewhere in that rough region, and indeed Clement picking up some points there.
Very minimal. Maybe a quick little mention that Clement is half French as well, so maybe he had a bit of knowledge in the France round. He is French and Danish, which is a very interesting combination, I think. I've never heard of a person that is French and Danish, because there's Germany in the way usually.
Yeah,
and we have a Penza on the sign, which is a big city.
Penza Gorod. And we have a Penza guess from...
Gorod means city, right?
Yeah, probably. I mean, some cities literally end with that. Yeah, no points happening here, but Clement's still on a flawless pace into round 4.
We are getting a lot of NA, I have to mention.
Yeah, this should be Canada though, especially with that pedestrian walk sign.
So we have no front plate, so would you consider Ooh, what does it say there? Couldn't really read it.
Neither could I. Is it actually Canada though?
If it is Canada, where do you even guess?
Could see this being around.
Why do some plates look like Delaware plates?
Is it
Some of them look
French?
black.
Did we have French on the sign? I couldn't really read it on
Me
my
neither.
screen.
I don't know if we just didn't have a front header
Kinda
with
looks
that.
like Halifax, but that's a very...
Yeah.
Oh, he's going Halifax. Yeah, I like that
see it.
guess because
It's a big city.
I thought it looks like it. Hey,
On the money.
it was.
Feneb tilting a bit.
Yeah, not the easiest round, but it gave a vibe of a big city. So committing Halifax can pay off.
We have some language here.
Do we have here?
We have a Romanian marker there. Just quite a little waystone there with a number on it.
Yeah.
Very common in Romania.
Couple
Sadly, it doesn't give you the
clues.
road number.
Yeah, it looks like we are somewhere in the mountains. Looks quite mountainous.
I like Feneb's guess. He's on a road that lines up. He's always the guy who has to guess on a road that lines up just for like
Yeah, it
for the
feels
head,
better.
you know.
Just feels better.
And he got closer, so that,
Yeah, almost in the right county as well.
yeah, was close to Brasov. And all Feneb needs is one big country anyway, like Russia.
Okay,
have
again
a
we
town
have a
name.
sign.
What does it say? Like Olenegorsk, it says. Oh yeah, and Feneb found it. So that is a very quick find. I didn't know that town existed.
Same. Never heard of it. But
Yeah, that's Feneb for you guys.
it's
I don't know how far away they are, but that might be enough to win the game.
Definitely game.
Let's go. He goes
Yes.
up with the fist. Let's go,
Wow.
Feneb. And that is his second 2-0. Feneb is pulling away. I mean, 6 points for him.
Yeah, I mean definitely on a round like this. This is the panel you want to end on as a moving player, where you have a city name that's not too known to the like the general player, but moving players who stick to moving just know a lot of place names, and
Obviously.
he's super happy to get that in a no move game.